Good morning, you're tuned into daily coronavirus updates. Today is the 24th of June and you're watching The Wire. More than 15,000 new cases have been reported again in the country. With this, more than 4,46,000 people have contracted the virus and over 2,58,000 have recovered. With over 300 more deaths, a total of over 14,400 people have succumbed to the virus. Maharashtra continues to remain the worst affected with over 1,35,000 infections. New Delhi added more infections yesterday and is now the second worst affected state in the country. Delhi has overtaken Tamil Nadu in terms of caseload. Gujarat and Uttar Pradesh continue to remain in the 5 worst affected states in India. Telangana, which recently increased testing, is seeing a surge in its cases. The total case load in the state is nearing 10,000. Kerala reported its highest ever day single spike of 138 cases, taking the total number of infections in the state to over 3,000. This is the 4th straight day of over 100 infections being reported. Serbian tennis player and world's number 1 in men's single tennis Novak Djokovic tested positive for the virus yesterday. His infection was detected after he took part in a tennis exhibition series he organized in Serbia and Croatia. His wife has also tested positive. Patanjali Ayurveda Limited yesterday launched what they claim the world's first evidence-based Ayurvedic medicine named Coronil and Swasari. The company said that the results of this medicine has shown 100% favorable results during its clinical trials on positive patients. In their trial, a total of 100 coronavirus positive patients were recruited. According to the company, the study found that 69% virus positive patients recovered within 3 days and 100% patients recovered within 7 days. Soon after the announcement, however, the central government's Ayush ministry asked Ramdev's Patanjali to stop advertising the drug. The government, in a press release, said that the facts and claims of the study conducted by the company are not known to the ministry. The government has now asked Patanjali to provide details of the name and composition of the medicines being claimed for COVID treatment, sites and hospitals where the research was conducted, protocol, sample size, and other essential information. In the press release, the government also said that advertisements of such drug, which include Ayurvedic medicines, are regulated under the constitution. Citing legal provisions, the government has indicated that Patanjali cannot sell the drug right now. In an interview to the Indian Express, Election Commissioner Sushil Chandra said that they are working out modalities to allow people infected by the virus and those above the age of 65 years to vote through postal ballots in the upcoming Bihar elections. When asked if the Election Commission feared that the COVID-19 outbreak would affect the turnout in Bihar elections scheduled to be held in November this year, Chandra said that the EC is taking a number of steps to ensure that this does not happen. According to him, the EC will reduce the number of people on booths, for example, and to do this, a new category called COVID-19 Suspected or Affected Persons category has been added to the Conduct of Election Rules 1961. At present, according to official figures, more than 7,000 people have contracted the virus in Bihar. Former Karnataka Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy has urged Prime Minister Modi to announce a nationwide lockdown for 20 more days, pointing out to the recent surge in the number of cases and fatalities across the country. In a tweet, he said that selective seal down in containment zones has not served its purpose. According to a report by Bloomberg, French drug maker Sanofi expects to win approval for a COVID-19 vaccine in the first half of next year. The experimental vaccine that Sanofi is developing with GlaxoSmithKline was previously targeting approval in the second half of 2021. Sanofi's program with Glaxo is one of the many trials that are ongoing. Others in the race, like the University of Oxford working with AstraZeneca, Moderna, and CanSino Biologics, have already started testing their experimental shots in humans. This has placed them ahead of many others who are working on vaccines. WHO's Dr. Ryan has said that record levels of new daily COVID-19 cases are due to the fact that the pandemic is peaking in a number of big countries at the same time, and this reflects a change in the virus's global activity. He added that the outbreak is definitely accelerating in the United States and a number of other countries. By saying this, he dismissed the notion that the record-breaking daily levels of new cases simply reflects more testing. So far, over 9 million COVID-19 infections have been reported worldwide, and more than 4 lakh people have succumbed to the virus. Thank you for tuning in. Keep reading and watching The Wire and The Wire Science. Subscribe to The Wire's YouTube channel for coronavirus-related news and more updates. We will see you tomorrow. Until then, stay safe.